Welcome. It's Wednesday night. It's the Pride and Pride show. This phony jabroni Jeremy is off traveling again, unable to make it. I feel like he books his trips and his travel days on Wednesday just so he doesn't have to be here with me. That's what it's starting to feel like. So I got a whole bunch of info for you guys. We're going to have some fun tonight. We are going to discuss a little bit of draft. We're going to discuss some ideologies around the draft. We're going to let you guys who are the paid members of the channel call in because I didn't do a show Sunday night, so I owe that to you. So we'll take care of that tonight. But we got to watch this video first. We'll see you guys in a minute. I'll be more perky. I got my coffee.
And now, welcome to Pride and Chaos.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures. Oh, yeah!
And now, give it up for Jeremy and Nick.
Now he's candy.
And as usual, Nick is wrong.
Why are you the way that you are? God, I can't stand you.
Let's go to eat a damn snack.
Whoa, that was cool.
So what's up, everybody? Let's say Tony Alexio, tonight's winner. The first one in the chat. No chaos for you tonight. Only pride. We don't want chaos the night before the draft. We want things to go nice and smooth. What's up, mess? Noticed. Tony, if you're on Discord, let me know, because with that Shiner logo, you are available to be a part of the Discord. Mr. McAteers here, checking in from the West Coast. Knobcraft took time off from his gay pride parade, it looks like. Oh, wait a minute. I'm seeing the emojis in here now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Jet up with Rich. What's up, Rich? Good to see you, Nick. Where the hell are you? Scott. I hope you guys are sitting. Unfortunately, I am back in Woodbridge, New Jersey. No bullshit. I went there for this training with this company. Training starts this morning. They asked, has anyone been in a training school before? Hold on. Hey, I'm on my show. What's up? Dude, whenever. Don't come. Whenever you get it. It's fine. Don't make an extra trip. Just when you come back, it's fine. All right. Thank you. Bye. I went to ShopRite before, and I forgot to get myself a gallon of water. I always drink a gallon, as you guys always see me drinking. So they asked, has anyone been in a training school before? And yeah, I have. I was in one last month. Like, where were you at? I was like, tell them where I was at. They're like, did you fail out? I go, no. I go, never even touched the wheel. I go, it just wasn't the right opportunity for me. I get a call 20 minutes later from my recruiter telling me that they're sending me home because I lied and didn't fill out my employment history accurately. And I go, well, I was never employed. I go, employment is being paid by a company to do work. I was not employed by them, or else it would be there. I go, I was on workman's comp and I was still employed by this company that I listed here, which just ended yesterday. So why would I put down something that I wasn't employed for under employment history? That sounds like it would be falsifying, right? And it did not go my way. And I had to purchase a bus ticket back from Wilkes-Barre Bar, whatever the fuck that town is. And luckily, I was able to get back into my residence. So, yeah, it's my luck in a nutshell. So, what am I gonna do? Let's think of it positively, right? That's my niche in this YouTube thing, right? I always try to put a positive on everything, as annoying as it can be. It allows me to keep giving you guys content. That's all I got right now. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be positive, but it's heartbreaking. It is a mental mind fuck to pack up twice, leave, go there, and get sent back. So, say a prayer for your boy. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to say. Like I can't take the rejection with it anymore, right? Thank you guys. Thanks for the support. Yeah, Chris, you guys are here. That's why I'm here tonight. I debated being down and bummed out, and I was like, fuck this. I was like, let's do a show. I don't have my kid here with me during the week. So I was like, I need my people. I need the people who are gonna help me forget about this shit and forget about my torture as a human, and let's talk about our tortured fan base. Is that me getting professional, doing good segues? I feel like that was a very good segue. Let's not talk about my tortured soul. Let's talk about all of our tortured souls together, everyone. So, yeah, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm still able to do the work with the town, so it's not like I don't have work. I could do the site manager for the baseball, softball, and soccer, and can make some good money. It is what it is, man. I listen. I'm looking at it this way. Not to get too religious, but since I've gotten sober, I've gotten more spiritual. Like, nah, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you, Knob. You're a good dude. That's why I texted you earlier to tell you about this, so you didn't have to find that on air, because you are a friend outside of the show. Thank you, Knob. Love you too, buddy. Thank you. Dick. So, thank you. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. That means a lot to me. And I'm glad I'm not doing this on Jeremy's show, because I would have to split that with him. So, well, hey, Frank, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Frank. I was saying this right before Knob was so generous with that helpful super chat, that since I got sober 13 and a half months ago, I try to be more spiritual. I try to be less angry about things. And I'm not going to lie, I got angry today. I got angry today. Angry Nick showed up when I knew that this door was closed and there was no turning back. And I told the woman, I'm emailing everyone above you. You told me specifically 10 days ago on this phone call at this time that all of my boxes were checked. I told you I was packing up and moving out of my place to take this job. And you said to me, the only way you could fail now is a failed drug screen or failing on your own merit. What happened? I go, oh, and I said to her, are all your phone calls recorded for quality assurance and training purposes? And she goes, yeah. I go, awesome. Because if I'm not working there, you're not working there either. I'm going to have them listen to that call where you flat out lied to me and told me you had everything that you needed. All right, see, now I'm getting angry again. I blame Jeremy. Someone mentioned Jeremy. But Frank, I believe in science. This is twice I tried to go this route, and the door got I didn't even get to touch a fucking steering wheel of the truck in two different tries. I didn't even get to step into the truck, and I'm back. So I'll take it as a sign from God. It's not where I'm meant to be. Maybe it's him protecting me from some tragedy. Maybe it's him protecting me from myself. Maybe it's him saying, hey, dumbass, you're not supposed to be there. And maybe I just got to be smart enough and open up my eyes. And when one door closes, it could be God directing you to another door that you're supposed to walk through. So that's the mentality I'm trying to have. I'm not going to lie. It hurts. It stings. It's disappointing. Telling my kid daddy failed fucking sucks. But let's hope that my failures were the only failures in Jetland this week. So the title of the show tonight, Pride and More Pride. And then we're doing the countdown to the chat. Let me catch up with you guys in the chat. Let me say hello to everyone. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm fucking Dark Soldier's here. Rich is here. Jim Pock is here. What's up, man? Dark Soldier, Patty Grimes, Rich, Wild Wave, Chosen Yeti. I dropped the race car several times. Oh, I was a minority there. I was one of only two white guys. I was a minority in the group. I was joking about that. I'm amazed we were together for 7 years or 2. Oh, fuck, Frank. Everybody, say a prayer for Frank. Frank, I'm sorry for your loss. Frank, I'm sorry that all of that got ripped out from underneath you, man. I really, really, truly am. I don't even know if I could find the words to say to make you feel better, but something that I've learned greatly through my troubles in life is that this Jet community is fucking awesome. So allow us to be there for you, Frank. Pop into the shows at night. Allow us to be there. Allow us to help you to get through it. These guys have been great to me, and allow them to be great to you as well. So the only thing I ask, Frank, is just keep popping up in the shows, brother. And yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm really, really terribly sorry to hear that, bro. But yeah, man. Allow this community to lift you up. I was down really hard last year. And everybody was amazing. And I do these shows now to thank them for helping me. And the relationships that some of the best friendships and relationships that I have in life right now are from the Jet community, are from doing the shows, are from meeting people, becoming friends with them outside of here. You know, Knobcraft has become a good friend of mine. Marcus here just popped up in the chat. You know, Jeremy, Adam, Green Bean, Buffalo, Gunny, Italy Jet. So many guys that like I call and I go to before people I've known for 30 years. So, Frank, just stay active here. Thank you, Dark Soldier. Thank you. I'm glad that it's noticed. I'm glad that it's life's not easy. Life is hard. Life, it gets very difficult at times, and it punches and punches and punches, and sometimes you don't think you can punch back. And eventually, Frank, you'll start swinging again, and they'll land. And it might not be overnight, but in time you will see that you've built yourself back up when you didn't think that you could. And we are all here for you. I'm going to put my email. Frank, into the chat, man. Take it, shoot me an email. Let's connect off air and talk more. It's your call if you want to. It's there for you. That's for anybody. Any of you guys know there's many ways to reach me, either on Twitter, Facebook group, Proud New York Jets fans, Twitter, Proud NYJ fan, Instagram, and Shine78. That's my email. The Discord group, Proud NYJ fan for members. So just know that there's a lot of love out there, and it'll come from people that you don't even expect. There's a lot of guys in the chat, I didn't mention all of them, who constantly reach out to me, communicate to me. We've formed friendships. And I tell you what, man, on top of my family, this is like my second family now. And I'm here tonight because I didn't want to let you guys down. And even though you wouldn't have known, I would have known that I let you down. And I didn't want that. So, Frank, shoot me a message if you want, man. You're called. No hard feelings, no judgment either way. But I'll be there for you any way I can, brother. I really do mean that. Yeah, like Patty says right here, life's not easy. Don't ever give up fighting, man. And yes, some of my links are not safe for work as Kuka comes in. Mr. Diesel is here. Hello, hello, hello. Where are we? But yeah, shout out again to Knob. Thank you, buddy. I was looking forward to getting out on the road and seeing all you guys. You know, I talked to the Iowan Jet fan who just subscribed to the channel yesterday. He'll be back popping up in the chat. I hope he pops up tonight. He said he would. You know, if I was going through North Carolina, seeing Knob, you know, Italy Jet when I was out in Missouri, you know, Green Bean when I'm cutting through Virginia. I was looking forward to all that. I really, really was. But Knob, you're awesome, brother. Thank you, and I love you. Years ago, I was drinking a liter of vodka for 2 years. I'm 6'1" with 120. Wow. I'm supposed to see 28 now. I'm awesome. See that? Look at that. Another message of inspiration here with Dark Soldier. Dark Soldier, I'm proud of you. Good work, brother. Awesome work. And this is why I've always wanted to have a channel where it's connecting and interacting with you guys. And it's not just a channel where someone talks at you. This is why. Because life isn't always peachy and keen. Life isn't always... we're Jets fans. We know life isn't always good, right? We know life isn't always upbeat. We know it's always not good things happening. We know this fucking world sucks. We know it. We live it. And I've never been more proud to have my channel than I am tonight, and seeing the comments that you guys are all giving to one another. I'm very, very proud to have this channel right now. But it's possible, gentlemen. We can all get through this shit together, man. Don't ever think you're in this world alone. Yeah. That's what I say, soldier. If I can give up the lifestyle that I had and I can be here, anybody can. Chosen Yeti. Typical. Okay, we're 20 years. I've left and came back one time. That's second nature. So, yes, sir. We're gonna bounce back. We are gonna bounce back. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to. If anyone else has anything that they want to share, inspire, go ahead. I'm going to give it like a minute, and then I'm going to... There we go. Here's another good message. From Armand. If I can lose 191 pounds in 2 years and stop being lazy, anyone can do it. They just have to put their mind to it. Look at this shit. Good for you, Armand. I wish you would lose that fucking logo that you have on my channel, but you're a nice guy, and you support me, so I'll let you keep that logo for now. But awesome work, brother. I'm proud of you. Awesome job, man. That's good to hear. I love all these fucking messages of everybody saying. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit a reset button. I feel that my energy is off. And Patty, I haven't been on since the Zach Wilson trade. I'm gonna hit the music here a little bit. Oh, shut up, Eminon. Shut up. Why don't you go duct tape some pillows to make it look like a body in a bed? Oh, all right, hold up. All right, here we go. I might not hit the music. You guys might change. What's the right thing, Armand? What's the right thing? I've heard so many opinions, Armand. If you've told me before what the right thing, your opinion for the draft, forgive me, between all the social medias and everything else. Holy shit, Dark Soldier. Wow, big difference. All right. Oh, no, you'll be good. It's just offense. You don't care. You're not team weapon, team line. Good for you, man. Dark Soldier just sent me pictures of when he was at his really thinnest and what he looks like now. I didn't know gaining weight makes you look gay, but other I'm fucking with you, Dark Soldier. I had to lighten up the mood. I feel like I had to bring myself to a laugh. I'm sorry that it was at your expense, but you tremendous transformation, brother. That's really, really incredible. I hope you're not mad at me. You didn't leave the chat. All right, cool. All right, good. He's all right. Jake, what's going on? Armand, for tomorrow, my choice is a trade down. All right. Hey, Daniel Meehan's here. Daniel, the Dolphin fan. Thank you. I will say this. I hope you guys don't get JPJ, the center from Oregon. That's it. I don't care if you take anyone else. I just don't want that center to fall to you guys. I really don't. I don't think it will with the Steelers and the Eagles. I think even the Steelers might move up again for another lineman like they did last year for Broderick Jones. I'll never join a coffee. No, now you have to come on. Now you have to show everyone else how awesome you look after your transformation. And he didn't transition like that. I'm just saying like he said earlier in the chat. All right, now I got. Wow, Armand just sent me. That was you 2 years ago. Good for you, dude. Good for you, man. He just sent me pictures before and after his weight loss. That's fucking awesome. Awesome. See, guys, there's so much good going on. The world sucks. But yeah, well, I'm just waiting for yours, man. I'm waiting for yours. That's the one. It'd be a small file, but it'll come through. Armand, that's awesome, man. I'm sure I was 382 at my heaviest. I'm 6'3", broad-shouldered. The worst insult that I've ever got, which was laid out as a compliment, was, "Oh, you weigh that much? You can't tell. You carry it real well." Shut up, Karen. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But, man, when I got under 347, that was the number. My back felt better. I slept better. I'm right around 3 right now. I was 277 last May 11th when I had my knee surgery. But without being mobile for most of the year and taking in a lot of protein, I put on weight. I got up to 317, and I'm down to 303, I think, right now. So, Infrared, my man. I used to be homeless in Newark after going through depression. Oh my God. I'm glad you snapped out of it too, and I am very, very sorry about your son, brother. I'm terribly sorry, brother. Here comes. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that. My mom put her hand on my belly and asked me when I'm expecting. You gave me a $50 super chat to the show earlier. There is no way I'm going to make fun of your mother now. There is no way. There's no way. Did you read the chat? It was after 9:30. What are you doing here 2.5 minutes early, sir? Give me a minute or two, and give me another minute or two, and I'll get you in, all right? You can stick around? Give me a thumbs up. You're good, right? Okay. All right. Hey, man, I'm glad. I'm glad that we can all share our stories, and it's to inspire and push others. And tragedy happens. Tragedy can break you, or tragedy can make you stronger. And I am inspired by some of the things that you guys have brought up in the chat and have overcome, and Frank will overcome. So I will give Patty Grimes my Zach Wilson take. For those of you here who have been watching the show, have heard me say there was one of 3 teams, in my opinion, that were going to take Zach Wilson. It was going to be a team with a proven offensive head coach, and I had narrowed that down to Kansas City with Andy Reid, the Rams with Sean McVay, and Denver with Sean Payton. And I saw a take yesterday on Facebook in the New Era group, or One Team, Our Team group. And he said, does Sean Payton want to prove how awful of a coach he thinks Hackett is, that he brought in Zach Wilson just to show I can succeed with this guy when you couldn't? So he went where I thought he might go. You can. Oh, no. I'm not going to make fun of Mrs. Not tonight. You give a $50 super chat, you do not get your mother made fun of. But tomorrow, all bets are off. If I'm on at midnight, 12:01, mom jokes are coming out. So I think, listen, everyone was saying you got to cut him. You got to cut him. There are people who believe Joe Douglas can make things happen. Is it the best deal for a guy who was a number 2 overall pick? No, of course not. But when you make that comment in the locker room and the team wants Mike White in and you bring in Aaron Rodgers and you were never supposed to play again, you're never supposed to play for the Jets again. He was supposed to just be there and learning. And we got him 4 plays in. There was no learn. There was no sponge. There was no education process. There was no sitting in the film room with Rodgers and learning how to break down a defense and seeing signs of what the defense is going to do. There's none of that. So I wish Zach well. Same as Sam Darnold. I wish him well. I wish it would have worked out here. But when you fast forward to February and we're picking up the trophy because Aaron Rodgers is our quarterback, I will be grateful that Zach Wilson sucked because that led us to Aaron Rodgers. So much like Adam Gase sucking which led us to Joe Douglas. I'm a big Joe Douglas fan. You guys know this. I'm a big Joe Douglas fan. The only good thing to ever come from Adam Gase was he was the one who pushed the hardest for Joe Douglas to be the general manager. You can hate Adam Gase. You can make fun of his eyes. You can make fun of him giving Frank Gore or Al Gore, I don't know, they're both the same age, the handoff right up the middle time and time again. But I will tell you this. You have got to give Adam Gase the credit because he pushed tremendously hard to get Joe Douglas in here as general manager. So indirectly, he would go back, look at the articles if you don't believe me. Yeah, that is Gase. Oh, let's get the banner on. I want to put the banner up. For those of you that don't know, there are memberships to the channel. There are certain perks that come with those memberships. One of them is joining the Discord group, Proud NYJ Fan. And the second perk is that we have special call-in nights where I post the link into that chat. I told them in the chat to come in at 9:30. He came in a couple minutes early, so I made him wait a couple minutes extra. But now, batting leadoff for the Proud New York Jet Fan Show. Number one on YouTube. Number one in your heart. The second greatest Yankee behind Derek Jeter. Mr. Charles Gorman. What's up, sir?
How you doing?
Is that a good intro?
That's pretty decent. I give you that.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Kuka, for the super chat. Charles, I'm going to throw this question to you first. What is your prediction for tomorrow's draft?
Hopefully it's an offensive lineman.
Get out of my show.
Wow, I can't believe you did that.
I brought you right back in. It's not like I did it permanently.
I know.
Other shows may boot people permanently.
VR Diesel says, "Oh my god." I really want an offensive lineman. I wouldn't have a problem with a weapon if we traded down because let's face it, there is a chance that some of these best offensive linemen are taken before us. My dad wants us to trade down.
Okay. All right. I have very, very big news about the draft. Give me a moment here, Charles. Let me tell Q-Kip, thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. I will answer that in one question, in one moment. So, Monday night, I get a text. For those of you who've come to my tailgate, Mark, Knobcraft, you've been there. There's others in the chat. Jeremy's been there. Dom has been there. Buffalo, Gunny, Tigo stopped by. Adam's been there. In my tailgate, we got my cousin Mike, no blood relation, but he's basically, we've known the family since I was born. You know, he knew my mom from when they were like in high school. He's a little bit younger. His cousin is best friends with my mom. So it's like we're family, even though we're not family, right, Charles?
Mm-hmm.
Now, through him, I met my friend James. James runs our tailgate. He's the coordinator. He gets all the food and everything. We were all going to go tomorrow night to the draft party at the stadium. James got tickets. Mike got tickets. I had tickets. I gave mine away when I wasn't going to be here. But Monday night, I get a text in a 12 or 13 person group. And it's James. And I'm going to read you guys the text. And I think this is one of the coolest freaking text messages that I've ever got. From James in our tailgate. Team K5. I just want to make you aware that myself and Michael have been chosen to represent the Jets fan base at the NFL draft next week. We will have a Q&A Wednesday with Roger Goodell, which is tonight, and we will be in the Jets box next to the stage during the draft. and we will give the Jets' first-round pick jersey to Roger Goodell to present to our first-round pick. The reason I'm sending this to you to make sure you know K5 will be well represented at the draft. And if you get a collect call late at night from Detroit, please, please, please pick up.
That's awesome.
So I'm excited tomorrow to see Charles, my friends from K5, be on stage, be in that. You know how they always have like the team booths where like all the fans are in like the section, and the cameraman will go in front of that section at the draft, and you'll see the fans like reacting. They'll be in that throughout the night, and they will be pulled up on stage to give Goodell the jersey when the Jets make the pick. So that's pretty cool.
That's fantastic.
Dark Soldier. Nick's trying to tell stories like Stephen King writes novels. I'm an excellent storyteller. I'm a very, very good storyteller. You can make fun of me for anything else. You want to make fun of the Nine Toes? Go ahead. Kuka will join you. Yeti will join you. There will be toe jokes running amok here shortly. But you cannot pick on me for telling a story.
Toe jokes.
I make sure I make the story come to life and make you visualize it.
Even if it scars you for life?
I mean, I have a scar. The toe's gone, bro.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. You watch wrestling? You watch wrestling?
Do I want dressing?
Do you watch wrestling?
Oh, no, I don't. Not really.
Well, then I just wasted a great reference on you. Son of a bitch. Come on, Charles.
Charles, out of the big three wide receivers, do you have a preference for the Jets if they can get one? Yeah, Rome Odunze or Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, I like it. Nubby, what's up? See? That's why I love you guys. Peeps. You know what? This is my first year I never had Peeps. This is the first year for like Easter I didn't have a Peep. I didn't have one Peep this year. Best way to eat a Peep? Do you know?
Bite its head off.
Nice. I like that. A
You
little
bite
aggressive.
its head off.
I was a little aggressive. I like that. I like where you're going. I was always a big fan of poking the plastic open and letting it sit and getting stale and eating the stale Peep. I felt that it was so much better. And that's what she said. It lasted longer. Speaking of lasting longer, how's the girlfriend thing going? Is it official yet? Are you guys just talking? What's up? Give us an update.
We're going to start
Charles.
off as friends first. We're going to start off as friends first before we get serious.
All right. I feel that Charles' relationship info needs a solo layout. I feel this is important enough to give everybody.
Now someone asked me about. Sorry, Mom. Someone asked me about the Deadpool Wolverine movie. I saw the trailer. It looks amazing. Hugh Jackman looks incredible.
Hang on. I'm asking you questions right now. Forget the chat. Chat, I don't mean that. You guys are very important to the show. But Charles, if I give you solo layout, we got to focus on the solo question here. How's it going? You guys talking? Like it's a good situation?
Oh, we're still talking. Yes, absolutely.
All right. Should make you happy?
Well, we're not dating yet. We're going to start off as friends first before we start dating because we don't really know each other that much personally. So we're going to try to try to see each other at. Huh?
All right. I'm happy for you. I hope it works out. You're a good dude.
I hope so too because she seems like a sweetheart to me.
All right. Does she know that you're like internet famous?
No, she don't. I'll tell her that when I see her.
All right. You want to break that in person? Okay. I like that. You got a good plan here. You're a man with a plan, Charles.
Thank you. But
now you can run the show. Go ahead. I know when you come on, you want to go off on your comic books, and since you are a member,
someone asked me about the Wolverine and Deadpool trailer, And I loved it, man. Hugh Jackman looks incredible. They finally gave him a freaking legitimate costume. And I'm a huge fan of Wolverine. He is my favorite X-Men character.
He
My
is
favorite. Yes.
really
Yes.
more than Superman.
Superman's
Well,
not
I
an
know
X-Men
Superman's
character.
not X-Men, but he's just your favorite X-Men character. He's your favorite character overall.
He's my favorite X-Men character, my second favorite Marvel character behind Spider-Man. He's in my
Okay.
top 5 comic book characters. And
Okay.
he's my favorite anti-hero of all time.
Okay. All right. Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I don't know how you're going to take this, but I'm going to say it. I saw big fella. Stop. You know he's joking, right? Don't you breathe,
No.
Charles. He's joking with you. Don't do it.
I don't care.
I see you stewing already. Big fella, play nice. Play nice. I saw the trailer. I am a big fan of Deadpool. You've heard me talk. You know I'm a wise ass, right? You know, like that's up my alley. Someone who makes jokes at like the worst freaking times. That's me. I liked Wolverine. I like the chemistry that they have. And I absolutely hated that Madonna is the song for the freaking trailer.
You mean Like a Prayer? That's one of her favorite songs. That's one of my favorite Madonna songs.
Well, I don't have a favorite Madonna song. I just felt that it didn't fit what I enjoy. Madonna has more facial work done on her than Ryan Reynolds does to be Deadpool.
Dark Soldier. Surprisingly, Spider-Man is the most popular superhero right now. That's mostly due to the movies, though.
Can we get back to my hate for Madonna?
Go ahead. I don't care.
I hate her. All right, back to you.
Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, for those who are wondering. My top 3 favorite superheroes of all time is Spider-Man, Superman, and Batman. Those are like my 3 of my Mount Rushmore of superheroes. 3 of my Mount Rushmore.
All right. Let's see what the chat's got to say here. I know you
I know
like
people like Wolverine, they like Iron Man, they like Doctor Doom. I heard someone say that they're getting a Doctor Doom tattoo. Listen, man, I hope to God they do him right in the movies because he's a very interesting character.
Sorry, I have gas.
We all do.
All right. It happens, right? It's part of life. It's X to the
Lobo is a good character.
Becca Lobo, former New York Liberty, Yukon
No,
Husky.
Lobo,
He's a superhero?
here, I'll show you a picture of him. Hold on. Oh shit, hold the fuck on.
Oh, whoa. Why the fuck are we cursing, Charles?
You just cursed yourself.
I can. You're a guest. You got to ask permission first.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You're a paid member of the group. You can do whatever you want. Can you give me your best to make fun of Jeremy?
Can I
joke?
share the screen?
You have to make fun of Jeremy
Can I
first.
share my screen?
Yeah, you have to make fun of Jeremy first. Give me
Hi,
a
Jeremy.
It's chaos joke. Like
I gotta
I
make.
can't
fun of
believe that
Jeremy.
idiot fell asleep last week. Yeah, like you guys. I can't believe that idiot fell asleep last week. Give me something. Yeah, listen to Armand. No fucking cursing on the show, dude.
Thank you. Okay, Jeremy, your bald head is so shiny. I could see my own reflection.
Yeah, Charles. Clip that. Dane, if you're here, clip that for me, please. 44 minutes in. Somebody get that for me. Send that to me.
Can I share my screen now?
Go ahead. Yes, that deal's a deal. I'm not going to break my deal with you.
No. There we go.
All right. Now, you got to understand, Charles. Boomtown is from Canada. They are very polite up in Canada, and that joke might be the most offensive thing he's ever heard. That was just too far. All right. Now, you're not going to put up... You're not going to put up any inappropriations, right? There's not like, I know Johnny has you Googling, searching some sites. This is going to be I'm not going to get my channel canceled for this, right?
No, this is Lobo. I'm showing you guys Lobo.
Okay. Don't play any videos because. All right.
This is Lobo.
All right, you got to click on it. It's too small. That's what she said. She
That's
said
what
that
they
to you?
all said.
Not to you?
No.
Get out. You're a man's man.
Okay, you know what? Hold on one second.
Click on that. Do you have it saved? You might have to double click it to open it. Oh, you closed it. Yeah,
I'm going to
Charles,
share
do not show your
screen.
browser
Okay,
history.
Google.
Do not show your browser history. Feds will be at the door in moments.
This is Lobo.
All right, hold on. We're staring it again. Oh, okay.
He is just as strong as Superman. He even fought a Doomsday variant, one of the Batman
Is that like
Darkest
the
Night.
COVID variant?
Huh?
Is that like the COVID variant?
It's not the COVID variant. Actually, Superman and Lobo have actually fought. Actually, Superman has beaten Lobo, and there have been times where Lobo has beaten Superman. They've actually beaten each other plenty of times. But when I think of Lobo, are you familiar with the guy from Everybody Loves Raymond?
Raymond?
Everybody Loves Raymond, like Brad Garrett.
Oh, I'm thinking Raymond is the guy from Everyone Loves Raymond.
Yeah, Kuka Lake
And rest
J-Friend.
in peace to the dad on the show. I know the dad passed away a few years ago.
I know. Jason Momoa was in talks to play him. I really liked him as Aquaman, but I think he'll be a better Lobo.
I think they should. I'm going back to the well. They should get Rebecca Lobo to like be Lobo's wife. She's got the name for it, right? Wouldn't that be great? Like she's like 6'2", so she looks like. Oh, what are you reacting to? Yankees won 7-3. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
You don't share that with me? I thought we were a team.
Well, I was on Amazon Prime. Bless you.
Thank you.
Lobo loves the space dolphins. That is very true. Lobo cannot die. That is very true. His soul is not wanted by the afterlife. Heaven and hell does not want him.
Are you like Eminem in 8 Mile? Are you freestyling right now?
No, I'm just saying. The afterlife
do that again?
does not
Do that
want
again?
Lobo.
Give me that information again. Do it in like a rap form, though.
Lobo is immortal. He cannot die. Heaven and hell do not want him. God and Satan don't want his crazy ass.
Mom's spaghetti.
Oh my God. Jermaine Johnson should play
Yes!
Lobo.
Yes. I swear to God, I said it before the chat, before that popped up in the chat, big fella. I swear to God, I said that's perfect timing, bro. There is a delay. That's awesome. I like that you were right where I was. Oh, that was so good. Let me. Do you have spaghetti on your shirt? What'd you eat tonight for dinner?
I had a hot dog, and I had a hot dog and chocolate vanilla world soft serve ice cream from Costco.
All right, very important question. Now this will divide the chat, and I feel that we've been getting along too well tonight. So I want to throw a divisive like CM Punk pipe bomb into the crowd. What do you put on your hot dog? What's your favorite thing to put on a hot dog?
Oh, easy, ketchup.
My man. All these mustard weirdos.
I went to Union Catholic High School in Scotch Plains, and there's this nice young man. These like one or two twin kids that was like a grade ahead of me. One of them was very nice to me. He said, "Really, ketchup on a hot dog? I thought I can understand ketchup on a burger, but on a hot dog?" I said, "What's wrong with that?" He said, I'm more of a mustard type of guy." I said, "Listen, man, everyone's got their own opinion."
Way to put him in place. I like that.
I didn't actually put him in his place, but he was like shocked about it. Charles Acady, progressive. I don't need Progresso. I don't need Campbell's anymore. It's homemade. What's the now I really I know you were disappointed with the Madonna song at the Deadpool Wolverine trailer, but I was very happy.
I will say this though. Let me put my hatred aside for a second. It looks good in the video. Like the way the music builds up as the scene builds up, it does work. I will say that. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just not a fan.
That's understandable. You know, I'm not crazy about Madonna in certain aspects. I do like her music. I don't care about her politics. I don't care about her looks. So nowadays she looks awful today with all the plastic surgery and shit. But I really do like Madonna's music, especially her classic stuff, like On a Prayer. Mr. Bonesy asked me ketchup or cheese. Have you ever tried a cheese dog? You put a sliced cheese on a hot dog and then you put ketchup on it?
That's the best.
I have
It's the
that
best.
too.
But the part that sucks if you use like processed like the cheese out of a wrapper, it won't melt the right way, and then when you bite it, it slides off, and then you get hot cheese like falling down and smacking you on the chin.
That's understandable.
You need good cheese. Like if you can get like a cheese, like not whiz, but like a liquid cheese on the dog that like absorbs into the bun, and then you put a little ketchup on there too. Now you're rocking.
Jets mess asked me if I'm going to date Princess Leia or Lois Lane. Lois Lane is married to Superman. They have a son together.
You could take Superman out though. Wait,
No, I
there's no
can't.
way she has a son with him. Is it
Yes, she
adopted?
does.
Is it adopted?
No, it's a natural born son.
No way. He would have shot a hole through her if it's super
Not
special.
if he was depowered.
How? Oh, look at you with the plot twist. Did you ever watch Superman porn?
Oh, come on, bro. Really? Right fucking now?
Superman prom when he was dancing with Lois.
His son's name is Jonathan Samuel Kent. He was named after Superman's surrogate father, Jonathan Kent, and named after...
Does he have superpowers?
I'm not done. And he was named after General Sam Lane, Lois Lane's father. According to Batman himself, he has the potential to be more powerful than his father. He's kind of like the Gohan of Superman. Have you followed Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, Dano's like...
I don't watch any of that stuff.
Well, Gohan, it's been hinted at since the beginning of like Dragon Ball Z. He has the potential to be more powerful than his father.
All right.
It's a very popular anime. The creator passed away, I think,
Give me 1 second. I need a programming note for the Discord. Dane, I need a GIF of Charles saying, "I'm not done." Please produce. Thank you. I just have to tell you this, Charles. With the way Jeremy likes to travel on Wednesdays, I may have to work just you and me doing the show and you being the co-host with me. I think the chat enjoys when you're on. I think that you and I have a good rapport. I think we work well together.
I do too. But anyway, as I was saying,
all right, I'm sorry. Sometimes I try to talk on my show, Charles. I'm sorry that I'm interrupting you.
No, it's not. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I really like. A lot of people got pissed off when Jonathan Samuel Kent came out as bisexual in the comics, and I'm like, grow the fucking pair of balls and move on.
Whoa. And I say Superman porn, and you're yelling at me, but you're dropping sentences like that in the house. Who's really the troublemaker here, Charles? Me or you? Dane, there's so many good clips. I saw it.
Armand, I remember that, yeah. And they caused Superman to turn evil. Armand.
All right, Charles, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Give me quick answers. This is rapid fire, unplanned, off the top of my head. Who wins in a fight, Derek Jeter or Clark Kent?
Clark Kent.
Beats Derek Jeter? Like,
He's
you don't
Superman,
think Derek Jeter? But he's Clark Kent. He's depowered. Like, he just got
he's
done
not.
with Lois. He's deep. No, this is the scenario I'm presenting. He gets done with Lois. He's depowered, as you said earlier. And now Derek Jeter comes in and it's like, oh, I like Lois. What's going on here? And
Superman's
they fight.
won the Superman because he's highly trained in combat.
Not Superman, Clark Kent. Like, remember in the Superman movie when Lex Luthor takes his powers away and Clark Kent goes into the bar and he gets beat up by all those guys in like the diner? That Clark Kent fights Derek Jeter. Who wins?
Oh, come on. This is fucking incredible. This is Derek Jeter fine.
Thank you. Wait a minute. All the comic books, and now I created a scenario that's too crazy for you? All right, I see how you are. See, even Dark Soldiers now. It's Jeter.
But actually, it wasn't Lex Luthor that depowered him. Superman willingly sacrificed his powers to be with Lois.
See, I'm not. See, now you're making me look stupid on my own channel.
Now,
Now
Scott
you're
Foster
crossing
asked me
lines.
a ridiculous ass question: who wins, Spider-Man or Buzz Lightyear?
All right, there we go. Who wins in a fight, Spider-Man or Buzz Lightyear? Well, Buzz Lightyear probably loses because he's only like that big. And I know Scott Foster.
Are we talking about the fucking toy or the person?
Well, the person doesn't exist. The toy's made up, wasn't it?
Did you watch the Buzz Lightyear movie?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Chris Evans voiced the
What
character.
are you doing tonight? Are you just here to sabotage me and just point out all my flaws in life and movies?
No.
Oh, we got a question coming in from Big Fella. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. Charles, is it true Lois cheated on Superman and he gave her the Kryptonian name Hor-El?
No, it's not.
El Horo.
Big fella's just trolling. Anyway, F. Mary Kill by Mark Riss.
Wait. Slow down. He gives a super chat. We gotta acknowledge it and we gotta discuss it. Did Lois ever cheat on Superman that you are aware of in the comic book history?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Now, what if when Superman or Clark Kent and Derek Jeter are fighting, Alex Rodriguez comes in and attacks Jeter to help Clark Kent win? Where do you stand on that?
Fuck A-Rod.
Whoa. All right.
If I were Mark Wahlberg, I would have shot him instead of Jeter.
Okay. All right. I got a better one. All right. Fuck A-Rod. Okay. What if Jorge Posada, best friend of 30 years with Derek Jeter, turns on Jeter and gives Clark Kent his powers back, and now Superman annihilates Derek Jeter? What are we doing then?
This is just crazy.
Dude, the guy's in tights flying around, and my scenario is what's crazy? Come on, Charles. All of this is crazy. There's a kid who shoots spiders out of his wrist, but me asking about Jorge Posada turning heel like Hulk Hogan?
No.
I don't know it's comic books, Charles, so I'm trying to just integrate myself into the conversation. Please.
Lazy writing, Dark Soldier. That's because you're probably lazy reading.
Whoa. Why are we attacking my chat now? What are we doing? All
Because
right.
he's attacking me.
Oh, who's attacking you? I won't stand for that. No one's attacking
you. F. Mary Kill, Rogue, Lois Lane, or MJ? Well, I love them all equally. I love them all.
Wait. Let's break this down. Do this slowly. Give me your thought
I love
process.
them all. They're all great characters to me.
Okay.
I have to kill Rogue because her touch is lethal.
Who would you marry? You marry your favorite. Who's your favorite of the three?
I would probably say Lois Lane.
You marry Lois Lane, even though you could deal with a pissed off ex-boyfriend like Superman? You sure you want to go that route?
Yeah, I could probably deal with it. And I would probably...
Hold on. I love the confidence. I love the confidence that you're showing.
I'm just going with the flow, bro.
That's it, man. No,
I would kill Rogue because of her touch.
And who's
her
Rogue?
Her touch trains...
Who's Rogue? I don't know her.
The X-Men character with the absorbing touch.
Is that the blue one that Jennifer Lawrence played?
No, that's Mystique.
Okay. All right.
So
you kill her.
Lois Lane I'll marry, and I'll have sex with MJ.
Say that again. Make eye contact slow with the camera when you say it.
I'll marry Lois Lane, and I'll have sex with MJ. She'll be my side chick.
Oh, I was going to say Michael Jordan. Thank you for clarifying. Poor Michael Jordan just got thrown into this. Hey, Liam. I am home. Long story. I'm sorry that I didn't make your show last night. I am good to go whenever.
Yes, Armand answered the question. He said Anna Paquin played Rogue in the X-Men film. She did that vampire series. Oh, God.
All right, Hank. What's up, Hank? Welcome. Hank has a question for you. Who would win, Darkseid or Michael Clemens?
Darkseid, the Omega Beams.
Over Mike Clemens? What if Mike Clemens shows up with the bat with barbed wire for a training camp again?
Doesn't matter. Freaking Darkseid's one of the greatest.
I'm
one of the greatest films of all time.
I don't know. Did you ever hear that when Derek Jeter was a young playboy in New York City,
he dated Mariah Carey?
He dated some of the greatest of all time. Scarlett Johansson, he also had the pleasure of having some nights with. But when he
I
was
don't think
done,
that's true.
it is 100% true. Do your overexcited typing and put Derek Jeter, Scarlett Johansson date, and they were together for a bit. Somebody has put together a baseball team of Derek Jeter's best girlfriends, and she's on the team. And then I
Oh
want an
wow, I
apology.
did not know that.
Give me the Nick. You were right. You've blown up my spot 3 times here, exposing me as a fraud in the comic book world. But I am up on pop culture. I want to Nick. You were right. I'm sorry. Please.
Which Avenger's the most trustworthy?
No. Wait. I need a Nick. You were right. I'm sorry. Please. Nick, you were right. You won't give me that. You won't even say Nick. You were right.
Nick, you were right.
Nice. I need that, Dane, also as a GIF, whatever. Oh, what did I do here? What did I do here? I'm trying to catch up in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Charles, who's your favorite X-Men?
Besides Wolverine,
X-Men's your favorite Wolverine? My favorite X-Men is Caitlyn Jenner.
very funny.
Thank you.
I know I love Colossus. I love Jean Grey. I love Beast, Iceman.
Knobcraft celebrating 1 month as a member. Are you familiar with the Jeter's herpes tree and how he's patient 0 for Hollywood? It's fantastic. There's graphics of it. Oh, there's like an org chart, right? That's a great comment to celebrate your 1 month.
He said no. Big fella says, Nick, you are mistaken. Caitlyn Jenner's a Transformer.
Nice. Also an X-Men. And shout out to Caitlyn Jenner for not even being a woman for a full year before winning Woman of the Year. Did you know about that?
Yes, I did.
Any thoughts?
I'm going to keep my opinion to myself.
All right. Can I create an opinion for you?
Yes.
All right. You just cover your mouth like this for a second. I'm so happy to be on this show. That guy, Jeremy, sucks. I'm glad I replaced him. This is the best thing that Nick ever did. This is now the Pride and Charles show. Thank you for watching. I'm so happy I decided to do a show tonight. This is literally what I needed today. Thank you.
Trying to think.
Oh, wait. What's that? You want to say something else? All right, go ahead. Cover again.
Very funny.
One more time, please. Just one more time. I heard that Jets Chaos actually goes into the bathroom and drops the soap intentionally. I read that on dropsoap.com. New comic book coming out with chaos in the toilet room. That's what she said. Hawk, welcome. Hawk, you got to go back to like the 44-minute mark. And he made fun of Jeremy. It was great. Oh, you want to create? Oh, Charles, here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a new super chat game on the channel. For those of you that remember when my channel first got monetized, we did a thing where you guys, Johnny Jimenez would do this, others would do it, where they would give a super chat to make me read something. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything that you would like Charles to read in a super chat form, that game is underway. Now, Charles, if somebody pays money to the channel, you have to read it if it's directed to you, okay?
Yes.
Even if you don't agree with it.
Yes.
That's when people pay. That's part of being a YouTuber. That
Yes.
you have to acknowledge the chat, especially when they pay their hard-earned money.
Yes.
Okay. So, chat, you're welcome. Or you could also have them read it as Jeremy. Your call. Way to play along, Charles. I like this. Any thoughts on on Aaron Judge hitting a home run tonight?
I'm glad
Maybe.
for him. I've always liked him.
Right?
He went 2 for 5 actually, along with Anthony Volpe.
All right. I saw 2 for 3. He must have not gotten hit. Oh, VR Diesel going here. Forgot to change the SAP on his phone before typing. Charles, can you read that? Thank you,
tengo
VR.
grande gato en mi pantalones.
Oh, yo tengo grande gato en mis pantalones. Do you know what that means?
Yo tango means I have. Grande means big. Gato
Okay.
means cat. I have
What?
a cat in my pants.
You have a cat in your pants. Yes. Dane, clip that, please. I need that as a GIF as well. Thank you,
Are you
VR.
looking forward to first game with Nick?
Yo tengo grande gato en mis pantalones. It means actually gato is chaos in Spanish. So it's I have a big chaos in my pants.
Oh my god.
That's where Jeremy likes to hang out. What do? We don't judge.
I know.
We
Charles, you're
don't
looking
judge here
forward
on
to
this
going
channel.
your first game with Nick?
Everyone's
What game am I
entitled.
going to?
I don't know, but we are going to work this out. I'm going to be here this year. Looks like I will not be on the road. Suck, but positive out of it. We'll go to a preseason game. See how you like it. Me and my son we'll pick you up. We'll take you to a game this year. Okay. We'll get to. I'll come meet your mom and dad before that day. Let them see that I'm not a complete idiot.
No problem. Charles, when will you be having Nick over for dinner? Depends on my schedule.
Wow, you're blowing me off. Wow, look at you. You're too fucking
I'm not
busy.
blowing you off.
You're too busy to eat with me? You eat dinner every day. You can't find one for me?
Well, depends if my mother wants company. Sometimes she's in a mood. Sometimes she does want company. Sometimes she doesn't.
All right. Okay.
In Puerto Rico, gato means cat, bro.
Infrared. Do not correct me. I have my English to Spanish app on the phone. Oh, boy. Are you ready? Don't read it yet. Don't even look at it yet. Don't look at it yet. Don't look back at me. Look back at me. All right. Now we have one coming in from the big fella. Oh, here we go.
I think Superman is a trash character. He's a Wilson Lobo would kick his ass. Also, Lord of the Rings is trash, except for Gimli. He is sexy.
Okay, breathe. Wait.
I actually disagree.
Wait. Pause. Take a deep breath.
Can I speak? I disagree with this. I know everyone doesn't like. I know not everyone likes the character. Lobo has lost to Superman in the past, and Lord of the Rings, in my opinion, is one of the greatest franchises of all time. I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I love Gimli. I love Frodo. I love Gandalf. Sir Ian McKellen's a great actor.
Charles, I understand where you stand on your personal beliefs, but when someone who's very generous, like the big fella, is very kind and gracious and contributes to the channel with a super chat of this level, we have to make sure we read every word. Can you read it again?
I'm Charles, and I think Superman is a trash character. He is a wuss and Lobo would kick his ass. Also, Lord of the Rings is trash except for Gimli. He is sexy.
All right. Well, thank you, Charles, for being that. Thank you for playing along. And big fella, thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, Hawk, I knew as soon as he read that, there was going to be a strong rebuttal. I knew the rebuttal was coming.
Charles, is Superman's Johnson bigger than Thor's hammer? Why are we talking about dick sizes?
What do you think the hammer is? The hammer is...
Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.
Mule is the name?
Mjolnir.
Mule. Yeah, mule. That mule is another word for a Johnson. Don't you think that the whole essence of Thor and the hammer, and he's the only one who knows how to work it, is like a teenage boy?
What about King Kong's dong, Charles? I think it's great.
You won't even acknowledge me. Man, you don't even... you know what? I'm going to type my questions into the chat because you seem to acknowledge the chat. Ignore Nick, though, right away. All right, Charles, who wins in a fight? Sammy Sosa, 1998, or Mark McGuire, 1998? Who wins in a fight? Steroids are allowed.
Versus steroids. I'd say Mark McGuire.
Okay. He's a nice guy, though.
I heard Sammy Sosa's a nice guy too.
I wouldn't trust a guy who pours bleach on his skin.
That's disgusting.
Have
Then
you
I'll go
seen
with
him
Sosa.
lately? Have you seen Sammy Sosa lately? He's whiter
No.
than me and you.
He's wider
got
than
it
me.
built.
I'll look it up right now.
There you go. Put Sammy Sosa today and then click images.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I'm waiting for my second. Nick, you were right. I'm sorry.
Nick, you were right. I'm sorry.
We make a good team, Charles. You play along nicely. All right, let's get back to football real quick. Who wins in a fight? Woody or Christopher Johnson? Now, let me set the parameters of this fight. And big fella, thank you again for the super chat. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Christopher doesn't have all money is equal. So Christopher doesn't have to be worrying about playing nice with Woody because Woody will take the money away from him. All monies are equal going into this fight. Who wins, Christopher or Woody?
I'd say Woody.
Okay. All right. Oh, we have a super chat coming in from Mark. Mark Riss, thank you.
With the 10th overall pick, the New York Jets select Knoble from college. Oh my god, again.
How
with
would you
this
feel about
Knoble
that?
bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, he did pay for the Scott. He did pay for it. We gotta allow it.
They're both. Oh my god, Hawks, like they're both such pussies. They would both lose.
Yeah, a stiff wind would knock them both over, and they'd be down for the 10 count. Okay. Now, Charles, if you could pick any person, if you had to pick one person to fight and you know you would win, who would you pick? Other than Jets Chaos, obviously. Other than Jeremy.
Oh, come on. We gotta still pick on that, dude.
I mean, he blew off the show. He blew off the show to travel 2 Wednesdays in a row. He books his flights on Wednesdays to miss this show.
That's interesting.
We got to get deep into that. Right after, Mark, thank you for the super chat, sir. VR Diesel coming in with some more gibberish. Charles, all you on this one. I'm not even going to attempt that.
Bee-boo, emu, skibbity toilet is libbity bibbity.
Oh, bee-boo, emu. Oh, all right. It's the commercial. I get it now.
Yeah, those shitty commercials, yeah.
Whoa. Hey, I need you to have better energy when you're reading super chats, okay? It's a horrible economy out there. I know you don't want to get into politics, but let's just say the way Madonna believes is not working. Oh, big fellow with another super chat. Charles, please read this one with a little bit of enthusiasm. Make the
My mom doesn't
believe.
make chicken soup. It's Progresso. My mom doesn't make chicken soup. It's Progresso.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The energy. Thank you, big fella. Thank you so much. Mr. Fonzie, I think B-Man. This is good.
I don't know much about V-Man.
Well, you better study up if that's your opponent. Well, Bonesy said he would take B-Man. Or Hawk. Which one said it? Yeah, we need that clip. Yeah, Dane. We need Dane, I'm gonna give you a membership to the group on me for the month with your work. I'm gonna gift you a membership. That's this is going fantastic. This is so much fun. We got to draft V-Man from the University of Puerto Rico as QB in the 4th round. V-Man said Knobo's Puerto Rican. It's actually spelled Q-Nobo, like Lobo. Rebecca Lobo getting lit up in the chat tonight. Charles, I want to thank you for hanging out, brother. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much. This was a lot of fun. Having you come on. Oh, hold on. Dane coming in with a super chat. The soup secret. Oh, sorry. This is you.
The soup secret ingredient is warm semen of sun.
What the hell is that sound? Dane, clip it.
Boomtown says never change. I'll try my best not to. Mr.
Right,
Bones, he asked me if I have a PS5 or Xbox. I have a PlayStation 5, a PS4, an Xbox One, and a Nintendo Switch.
You play any sports games on there? I don't do any of the adventure games or the role-playing games, so I'm just trying to stick to what I know I could talk about. You play any sports games? You have any sports games? Or
I have Madden 24 on my PlayStation 5.
nice. Who's your favorite player to be?
That's a good question.
I got good questions. You got to let me talk once in a while.
I like to play as Aaron Rodgers. I like to play as Daniil Hunter. I think he's a future Hall of Famer.
He's not a Jet. You play with teams besides the Jets?
Yeah, I played with the Texans the last time I played Madden 25. I like their future.
You know what? This went about 2 minutes too long. I'm so disappointed. Why do we got to end with this negativity? Who's your favorite Jet to play with on defense? If you're playing with the Jets and you're on defense, like what player
I
are
would
you
probably
picking?
say Sauce Gardner.
Really? I find it hard to be a cornerback in Madden because sometimes you don't see them line up and you don't know what the receiver's doing.
Sometimes I suck at corner. Sometimes I hold the wrong buttons. But I like playing as Sauce. You know, when I used to play the previous matches when the Jets had Revis, I would always play as Revis. Also, Boomtown keeps asking me if I play Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty that much. I don't dislike Call of Duty, but I'm not like a super fan. The last Call of Duty I played was Call of Duty World War II.
I do have another super chat, and I need you to break out Sea Rabbit. I need you to be Charles, like Sea Rabbit. I need you to wrap this. Let me take that off. Let me give you the solo layout. Dane, this is a pre-clip it. Charles, this is all yours. Give me some good energy on this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Give the people what they want. Knob, thank you for the super chat, and enjoy.
Pumps and a bump, pumps and a bump. We like the girls with the pumps and a bump, pumps and a bump, pumps and a bump. We like the girls with the pumps and a bump.
Hey, we like the girls. That if TRL was still a thing, that would be the #1 song in America right now.
Armand asked me if I play Fortnite. Fuck no, I do not play Fortnite.
What do you have against Fortnite?
Nothing. I'm just not into it.
Okay. This is not a super chat, but would you read that for me in an Eminem type of fashion?
Fuck Free World 313.
All right, buddy. I feel that we got to keep the people wanting more, and I feel that if we give them much more tonight, they're gonna tire out. So I think we're gonna call tonight. I think tonight was an amazing showing. You've been here for almost 50 minutes, and this was anything better than I've ever done with Jeremy. So thank you so much for joining tonight. Thank you for being a part of the Shiners, the membership to the group, which gives you access to be on the show. This may have been my favorite thing that I've ever done on YouTube was this show with you. This was awesome. Dude, I was in a shit mood today, man. I lost a job opportunity that I went out to Pennsylvania with, and I said, I'm going to go.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. My prayers go out to you.
Thank you. Yeah.
No, Hawk asked me if I
opened up
subscribe
the
to
show with it.
OnlyFans. No, I don't.
But I decided I'm going to do the show tonight, and I was blessed with a straight hour of smiling and laughing, and I owe that to you. So, Charles, thank you so much, pal.
No problem.
We'll talk soon.
Are you
real
going to stream
quick,
tomorrow?
before I'm on with Gunny tomorrow. I'm on Gunny's channel for the draft. I wasn't supposed to be home, so I couldn't commit. So I committed to doing with Gunny. I will be on with Gunny tomorrow for the draft. So, guys, if Gunny New York Jets situation report, if you haven't already, head over there. Make sure you subscribe. He's doing a giveaway. You have to be subscribed to my channel, his channel, and I think Porto and Italy are going to be on there, and DBX. I suck with.
What's Gunny's channel's name?
It's, and you know what? I'm going to put it in the chat right now for everyone, in case they're not. Let me find it, Charles, and then you can just click the link. Okay.
No problem, man. Is it going to be in the Discord?
No, I'm going to put it in the YouTube right now.
Okay.
Let's go to live. Upcoming draft. Share. Boop, boop, boop. Copy link. Boop, boop, boop. Any other closing? Oh, Charles, tell me what you think they're going to do with the draft tomorrow night. What's your choice for the Jets, man? Give us your final say.
I'd say offensive lineman. Trade down and get an offensive lineman.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to say, sir. Stop.
That's how I was raised. No, it's funny. When I was hanging out with a guy a few years ago, his mother was like, "What are you? From the South?" I said, "No, I was born and raised in New Jersey."
Why can't I find my channel live? What's going on here? All right, let's go home. Why can't I find my fucking channel? I'll do it on here. All right. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for watching that. Be good, man. We'll talk.
You too.
Yeah, give us a name. Dano says give us a name.
I'm going to say Olu Fashanu.
You think Olu Fashanu is going to be a Jet? All right. Why can't I get to my channel and post this? Live. All right, brother. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
I clicked that too quick. Johnny, I'm going to tell you right now. You picked a bad effing time to come on the show. I don't know what you have planned, but you have picked a horrible time to come on. You have to attempt to fill those shoes.
Hey, first off, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks, dude. My bad, man. I mean,
if you'll
be in my prayers, dog, as always, man. So,
if
new
you
door always up.
If you go back and watch the opening after the video, I kind of explain it.
I got you. I will. I was on a on that team that you do not like me to say stream. So, was now I was on a Met stream, so it's pretty cool. That's why I got all my gear.
That's fine,
man. So what do you think, man? You hype? You ready? Like, are you out here doing like 20 push-ups out of nowhere just to get yourself pumped up?
Ew. Working out? What kind of lies you trying to spread here, man?
I don't know, man. I seen you up on the bench press, going ahead and putting up about 3 plates of 45s on each side.
Back in the day. DK.
Squatting about 6 plates on each side. Heard about you.
You channel. There we go. I'm sorry. Charles, it's coming in now. Kill your YouTube. I can hear it. Oh, no, it's me, not you. I posted the link for Gunny's channel, but my volume was low, so I heard it. Here I am yelling at you. All right, I'm focused. That was a fun hour. That was amazing. Thank you, everybody. The Charles is a great guy to have on for content. Charles is his wealth of knowledge about everything. It's just always impresses me. You can't catch him off guard with anything. He will call out bullshit right away if you try to like stump him. It's good stuff. But now we bring on you, who we can fool at any time, especially into buying that jersey. How did you get duped into that?
Hey, dude, and it has my last name on the back too. So
Does it? Well,
mhm.
dude, there's 50. There's like 2 Jimenez's on every team in baseball. You probably get a jersey at every team.
I wish, man. Shoot, that'd be easier, dude. I didn't want to have to get this one custom made, but it was a gift from my pops,
Nice.
so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
But dude, I'm hyped for tomorrow. I'm still a team, team trade back. Let's go ahead and get
Okay.
ourselves Fuaga or Latham if he's there, and then second round, go ahead and get that weapon. Get yourself a Leggett if freaking Lab McConkey's there. Get him. It'd be awesome, man.
Hawk, thank you. I appreciate it. Very generous contribution to the show. Unfortunately, that penny went to Johnny's thoughts, and you had to hear that bullshit. You know what, man? All right. So on YouTube, I did have with the description of the show, I put in, is draft day really worth getting that excited for this year for the Jets? Here's why I asked that. We're fucking good. Our roster is very good pre-draft. Every year, Jets fans want to believe, want to think, this is going to be the guy to save our franchise. This is going to be the guy that turns it all around. These are going to be the guys that are the core of the team. We have all that. We have all that already. We have the core. We have our superstars. I don't know. Like, this year doesn't have the excitement for me. I think we were spoiled, the last couple of years with the multiple picks, the Jamal Adams trade, the Sam Darnold trade, having 4 of the top 38 with that 1 year, 2 years ago was amazing, and we hit on all 4, it looks like not just hit, like could be all pro type of players, all 4 of them. I don't know. I don't know if that kind of like jumped the shark and now it's like, all right, I don't know. I don't have the same energy and excitement and enthusiasm that I've had in the past for the draft, but I think we can get a nice player. Like, if say it's O-line, he's not even expected to start. Say it's wide receiver, you're going to be picked in the top 10 and you're not even going to be the man. So the way our roster is, I think almost negates the excitement that I would normally have, because we don't need, and we've always wanted to label these guys as a savior, right? We don't need a savior. We just need a contributor.
Yeah, I think for myself this time around, like I'm actually going into a draft relaxed, and I'm not like, so pressed. Like I'm like, all right, well, if they trade up and they pick somebody up, that's cool. Or if they go back, that's cool. Or they stay at 10, I'm cool with it. It's been something that we haven't had in such a long time. Dude, I went out and like I was telling you, I bought a couple of hats, and I bought the new hat with the new logo on it for this draft. Last time I did that, was when we were going with the whole jerseys because of the excitement piece of it and all that with the new little logo that we were going to get, blah, blah, blah. But you're right. I mean, whoever they get, I feel like we trust JD enough that what he has done to build up this roster, we haven't had it in such a long time, so I mean, the only thing that could mess it up for me is if JD was to get like something like a quarterback with the 10th pick or something insane like that, and even then, I would be
I
like,
think QBs are going 5 at a top 6, to be completely honest with you. I really do.
I hope so, man. That
I
would be
think that it's going to catch fire. I think everyone's going to trade up. I think Minnesota's going to try. I'll give you what I think right now will happen. As of today, not knowing anything, I'll say Bears take Williams 1. That's obvious, right? It's the least obvious pick since Trevor Lawrence, right? Like you just everyone knows. Now, I think Jaden Daniels still goes 2 to Washington. There's been stories that Washington received offers, but I think they keep it, and I think they take him. He's my pick to be the best quarterback in this draft. Now, 3 is, I think, where it gets interesting. The Patriots had their general manager got up there and said, some of the offers we got are laughable. So you're playing a game in the media, right? You're telling everybody we're willing to sell, but you're not there yet. You're not giving us what we want. So what does that mean? Keep making the offers. We're listening. You're just not there yet, right? I think the Patriots are okay trading out. They are not a quarterback away. They are like us when we drafted Zach. They'd have so many holes to fill that why take the quarterback and set him up for failure? Go build a complete roster. I think you could see Minnesota trade up. I think you could see Vegas, Denver, 11, 12, 13. The Giants have been rumored to be making offers. When the dust settles, I think New England stays at 3. And I think that other teams say, okay, we can get the 4. And then Arizona cashes in and Arizona moves out. But I'll have the Patriots staying at 3, and I'll have them taking Drake May. Even though McCarthy has become the favorite in Vegas to get drafted 3rd overall. At 4, I think the Giants do it. I think the Giants will then jump to 4 to get McCarthy or May. So that puts Arizona at 5. There was a story today that came out of Indy that the Jim Irsay, the owner, said, we are heavily considering trading up and having Marvin Harrison Jr. come here just like his father was. An owner saying that?
it's happening.
We know that. We know that in our team, right? That makes the general manager do what the general manager might not want to do because the guy who signs your check is saying, go get him. So that's telling, right?
That would be crazy if that would happen.
You're giving up this year's 1, this year's 2, next year's 1, next year's 2, probably a 3 somewhere to go from 16 to 4. It's a ridiculous jump. All said and done, give me the Giants. Give me the Giants going to 4 and the Giants taking McCarthy.
I mean, why not? I like McCarthy, man. I know a lot of people have been saying like, oh, he hasn't done crap over there because, they have such a good running team and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think that dude with the dink and dunk type of thing that he's done, and then he would be able to throw it over the top. Why not?
Yeah. So this is where the draft gets fun for us because now we're at number 5 with the Chargers, who are on record saying they want to run the ball with the Chargers like they've never seen run there before. That screams to me, take another offensive lineman. You don't have to take an offensive lineman at 5. You could trade out. Now, I expect there to be several teams who make offers. I expect the Colts to be calling. I expect the Jets to be calling. Whether it gets worked out, I don't know. But I think if Harrison is there at 5 still, and you have Mike Williams coming off of a knee injury, you have a small gadget guy like Gibson, you have the soccer player Lazardo at wide receiver. It's not good enough for me. You got to make the call. Whether we deliver it or not, you got to be on the phone. I'm going to hope we do it. I really, really am. I'm going to hope that we do it. And I will project right now that the Jets trade up and get Marvin Harrison Jr. and have the best wide receiver core in the entire NFL with Williams and Harrison on the outside and Garrett in the slot. And then who are you going to cover? Who are you going to stop? You're giving a 40-year-old quarterback who's won 4 MVPs the greatest weapons he's ever had with, I don't know, the potential offensive player of the year in the backfield. He's never had weapons like this. The ball will come out quick. Everyone will be open. It'll be everything he's ever wanted, and you won't be able to stop it in the playoffs. As hot as Steve Spagnuolo can get, you're not stopping us. So,
oh my God, dude, that would be, bro, like, God damn, dude, if that was to happen, man, I mean, I would say probably like best Jets draft ever, and that's even talking about like 2000s at that. I mean, because to me, I still feel like that was still the best Jets.
You're
draft.
getting an impact, but you're getting the impact player. You were getting a gift. If we're able to, whoever gets him is getting a gift. If you're getting him at 5 or 6 because quarterbacks go crazy, you're getting a gift. You'll see a quarterback haul for teams to go up and get him.
And Nick, and I like, I've always given your flowers because you were the first one to really be like, everybody needs to chill out with this whole negativity about, we have no idea what the conversations have been with Tyron Smith or Morgan Moses. It could be so similar to what happened over there in San Francisco with Trent Williams. And he could fall in love with every single thing that we're doing over here and says, you know what? If Aaron Rodgers took that giant pay cut, I could do the same thing to go ahead and get this chip. Let's do it up.
And who's to say that everyone keeps saying, these Moses and Smith are only here for 1 year. Yeah, as of now.
Exactly.
Like, why is it written already in stone for so many people that they're gone automatically? Like, it doesn't make sense that people are already saying these guys are gone next offseason. It's not how it works. If you're a winning franchise, people want to stay. Look at Chris Jones in Kansas City. He keeps staying because they keep winning. So it's not a given that somebody's going to leave. You win in New York, you'll make money off the field. You'll make extra money off the field here.
I feel like what Aaron Rodgers did with taking that giant cut, he doesn't get enough credit for that because, I mean, it talks about the culture and what they really truly are building over here. And he believes in this damn organization. As crazy as the organization has been, right, for him to take that giant pay cut, myself as a player, if I'm like, damn, this Hall of Fame, like, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt, took a pay cut when there's been other times when people have come to the Jets as older players just to get that one last big payout and have played like shit. And I mean, the most recent one that comes up to me is what the hell is his name? That used to play for the Steelers, and we had him over here, and Gase didn't use him very well at all.
Oh, Bell.
Mm-hmm. Le'Veon
Bell couldn't be used though. Bell was a dumbass for sitting out a year.
Exactly.
He was never the same.
Exactly. So
let me finish up this top 10. There's a couple of things I want to get to. Scott, yes, I would. Yeah, I would trade up for any of these 3 receivers. Yes. If I'm trading up, I want the best of the bunch. That's just me. Like, I don't want to trade up for the second best, the third best. And they might be very, very elite NFL players. But if we're going to jump, I want to jump the highest. I want to hit a grand slam. Shout out to my daughter.
Word.
Yeah. But I'm so in this scenario, I now have the Cardinals at 6. And I think the Cardinals trade down again. And I think the Vikings come up. And I think the Vikings get Michael Penix at 6.
Wow.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a run on quarterbacks. I think it's going to be an unprecedented run. I think 5 in the top 6 go. I think that once that 4th one goes, Vegas or Minnesota or Denver, Someone's going to jump. So that leaves 7, Tennessee. One Love, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. Whoever that is, thank you so much. I'm going to get nuttier here. I think Denver jumps and takes Bo Nix at 7. I think you will see a draft like you've never seen before with 6 of the top 7 being quarterbacks, because I think everyone's going to fucking panic. And I think all of these teams in the top are saying we could trade back and still get people. So that's my crazy take. Hey, that's why predictions are fun. We don't know tonight. If 6 of the top 7 picks are quarterbacks, which has never happened before, it's going to be fun to come back and say, holy shit, this fucking idiot with the 3 colors in his beard called it. If I'm wrong, who gives a shit? It gets buried with every other goddamn draft take. But it's fun.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. That means like Joe Alt.
I just think that teams are going to panic, right? Like Vegas needs a quarterback. Denver needs a quarterback. Minnesota needs a quarterback. The Giants need a quarterback. The Patriots need a quarterback. Teams are going to jump. We know it. We see it every year. Teams, this could be the deepest first round of quarterbacks we've seen at a draft. Not saying when they get to the league, right? Yeah. But I just think that it could happen. Now, 8, you have Atlanta. Atlanta sticks and picks because I don't think anyone's trading up at this point.
Defense, right?
9 is the Bears. Yeah, they take Turner or Latu. They'll take an edge. Now, 9, the Bears. The Bears get lucky as hell, and they get Neighbors at 9.
Get me nuts.
And you have, because Keenan Allen's old, and then you get more Neighbors as your future receiver. It's pretty fun. VR, I agree. I'm not saying he's worth the top 10 pick. I'm saying teams who want quarterbacks are going to do desperate shit for the quarterback. I'm predicting, guys. This is what predictions are. We don't know. 10 would be the Chargers, and they take Joe Alt to 10, and they could have had him at 5, and they trade back, and they look like geniuses. They get our number 1 next year. They get our 3 this year. They give us a 4 in return. So we'll have 3 4s this year after that trade. So that's the top 10. I think you see a run on quarterbacks and team, because everyone who traded out can still get an elite prospect, right?
Yeah.
Cardinals can go back from 4 to 6. Cardinals can go back again. It's going to, I don't know. I just feel that when you have teams at 11, 12, and 13, you use them against one another and you get the best bids and you move out. And now once one of them wins a bid, now the next one's going to say, oh, shit, if we got to get this guy, we got to go, and we got to go now. So I think there's going to be a lot of maneuvering like you've never seen before in the top 10. That's just a prediction. And I do want to recall one other prediction. You were in the chat. Dane, a lot of other guys, Wild Wave, Knob, were all in the chat the night that I had Boy Green on here. And I was the first YouTube content creator to say the following. This was right after this was the Sunday night after we got Tyron Smith. And we were talking about the draft now. Now you get the offensive lineman. And I was the first one to say this. You want to be all in? Go the fuck all in. And go trade up for Harrison Jr. Don't half-ass an all in and wait. And he's like, whoa, spicy. I'm like, remember where you heard it here first? He goes, I haven't heard that take yet. The next morning, Daniel Jeremiah, who watches the show, of course, tweets out his mock with the Jets trading up to 5 to get Harrison. And that's when everybody else started talking about trading up.
That'd be amazing, man. I mean, like I've said it 100 times. I don't know if you remember when we played Ohio State, when Georgia played Ohio State. I mean, not Ohio, played Ohio Buckeyes.
Oh wow!
And freaking Marvin Harrison went out, and he was burning them in the first first half,
Mhm.
and that's when I said I was like, dude, this kid is a monster, and CJ Stroud is a beast. Whoever gets these people are gonna have these killer, killer, killers on their team, man, because they're dogs, bro. So
Addison, I like to watch the Broncos start Zach and tank for Shador, then dismiss Sean Payton and hire primetime. I think that the Sanders family wants to go to Dallas. Jerry Jones loves headlines. Dak's on a 1-year deal left. The coach McCarthy's on a 1-year deal left. They're not going to win anything with these two at the head. And I think that the Sanders family, all of them going there, will be very good for business, which Jerry always wants business over everything else, right?
yeah,
No. Remember that. There's not a lot to bite, but there was a bunch of bites being taken off after that night. And I will have that clipped. I will clip that tomorrow and have that ready to rock.
all right, bro. Well, my ass about to take my ass to go to sleep because I
All
still
right, sir.
gotta, I appreciate you, man. Hey, keep your head up, brother. You the man.
Yeah.
You that
Thank you.
guy.
I
Let
appreciate
them
that,
know.
sir. Oh,
All right,
you
dude. I'll
didn't
talk to you. Man.
know?
You up in the Jets.
Yeah, we'll talk. I'll be on
Like I always
McGunny
say.
tomorrow.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be in McGunny. So pop in, say hello. I wasn't going to do my own because I didn't know where I would be and what the situation would be. So I'll hop in with them, and then we trade up and
Hey,
we hit.
is Chaos in New York yet, or?
Yeah, he was with Snowball today. Snowball picked him up from the airport, and
Did he
and
send
he's
you pictures of?
nothing yet. Excuse me. Nothing yet, but there will be. I'll get some videos of him eating.
So
It'll be
then,
fun.
one last thing. So with what you're saying, right? So then, because we've been talking about him, and you and I are both Bulldog fans, right? So where would Bowers go to then?
Okay, 11 would be Arizona. I think they take Odunze at 11. 12 would be Denver. Nope, they moved up. Atlanta. No, Tennessee would be at 12, right? I had Denver going up to 7. So they would take one of the offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
13 would be Vegas. They just drafted Michael Mayer last year.
Yep.
I'll say the Colts will jump. They'll jump up a couple spots to get Bowers from Vegas at 13.
That'd be Richardson would love that dude, man.
Yeah. With Pittman.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got you got Jonathan Taylor. You got a nice young offense.
I mean, low key, aren't they kind of similar to on offense, at least, right? To the Jets.
Say that again. I was reading.
So, like, don't you low key think the Colts, right, offensively are a little bit like low key like the Jets with JT in the back, Pittman out there, and then if they picked up like a Bowers, it'd be almost the same scenario.
No, because that quarterback is so important to what they want to do on offense. And Anthony Richardson was having a fantastic rookie season before getting injured. I think that would be the surprise team in the AFC this year for me. Would be the Colts.
Agreed.
And
you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
I'm probably not the only one with that, but if Richardson sat and learned how to play the quarterback position, while getting better, and he has all those crazy physical traits, yeah, they could be a surprise team this year, big time.
Yeah. All right, bro. I appreciate
all right,
you.
man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. We'll talk. Nose gets itchy. Oh, something I wanted to discuss. For all of you who are, we got to get offensive line. We got to get offensive line. We got to get offensive line. Let me ask you something. Did Joe Douglas hit when he took an offensive lineman in the first round? No. He took Mekhi Becton. Do you know what he did that same year? He took a wide receiver in round 2. I forget the guy's name. He's not on the team anymore. Oh, Denzel Mims. So the year that Joe Douglas went offensive lineman in the first and wide receiver in the second, none of those guys were on the team. Do you know what Joe Douglas has done successfully? He drafted a weapon at 10, got Garrett Wilson. Do you know what he did in the second round last year? He drafted Joe Tippmann. So Douglas has shown he can pick the receiver in round 1, and he can find the offensive lineman in 2. And now I'm one of the biggest Joe Douglas supporters. And this is a last-minute take before the draft to sway everyone to come over to Team Weapon. I hope they take the weapon first, and you find the lineman later. People say, well, you don't find a lineman in the middle rounds, and it's easier, these receivers. We don't know who the fuck is going to be who. There's no guarantee that any of these receivers in round 2 are going to be good or round 3 are going to be good. Just like there's no guarantee that a lineman taken at 10 is going to be good. We picked one at 11, and he might be out of the league because he can't move. So just a little extra food for thought when it comes to what could actually happen tomorrow, and more so, why. But I will, once again, I will be on with Gunny tomorrow. If the Jets do what I hope they do and they jump up and get Harrison, I will definitely come on here and celebrate. I know you guys will be popping around from all the different shows tomorrow. I might try to hop on in the afternoon. I got nothing going on during the day. I will be on with Wild Wave as a member, IOW Sports Network, with my buddy Jermel, who is Detroit Mel, and Lamar, Kansas City Chief fan. And we're going to go on at 6 and lead you right up to the draft. And at 7:30, I'm going to do a full round 1 mock. And you guys just got a little tease of it here. And right from there, I'll be on with Gunny at 8. And I'll be popping in the other chats too. For those of you who are impatient like me, open up the Bleacher Report app and just refresh. If you're one of those people who can't wait to see it on TV, that's how I get it. I'll know the picks before everyone else. I don't know if Gunny will want me saying them, but I'll know the picks beforehand because you go to the Bleacher Report app, they are 99% of the time, it's on there before it's anywhere else. Bleacher Report even promotes it and says, find the pick out here before anyone else. So I know you guys will pop around to all the different channels. You get a minute, stop in, say hello, Gunny, show your support everywhere. I thank all of you for tonight. I especially thank Charles Gorman for tonight. That was fun, Charles. If you're still watching, thank you for coming on. Knobcraft, Dane, the big fella, VR Diesel, Mark, the big fella, VR, Knob celebrating his 1 month, the big fella again, Cuca Lake, Knobcraft, and Knobcraft with the very generous gifts tonight. Guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for showing me love tonight. I'm glad I was able to show you guys some love. And I will be over on Wicker Media with Adam in a few minutes. I'm going to get up, pee, and then I'm going to join him. He invited me on over there. So I will see you guys. Armand, thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you, everyone. Everyone in the chat whose comments I didn't get to. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Enjoy the draft. And remember, we don't need a player to change our franchise. We just need a player to become a member of our franchise. There's no player that's going to be a savior. Our team is finally good. Our team, our roster is elite. So it's going to be interesting. I'm sure it'll be divisive. That's what Jets fans do. Friday night, I will be on for rounds 2 and 3. I will be on Friday night. And have some fun. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you for the new sub to the channel. Thank you again for all the super chats. And thank you guys just for being fucking awesome. You guys really are amazing people, and you make this community the best for who you guys are. So thank you for watching. Remember, Jeremy sucks. Very important. Very important. Jeremy sucks. Tell him when you see him. Make sure you always tell him in the chat, Jeremy, you suck. He knows. Good night, guys. See you in a bit on Wicker Media. Go over there, WA2K. Tell him Nick sent you.
And now, welcome to Pride and Chaos.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.